What's a master who can't admit truth? I find it kind of ironic that you call your show The Way of the Master. Y'all want to attack little old me? Little old Great and Square, huh? Hey, yo. Okay, check it. You cowards want to attack? Well, baby, it's on, but it won't be a pretty sight like old ladies in thongs. You think we running and you dead wrong. We staying right here. Great and Square's a fundamentalist Christian's nightmare. So who's right? None, they all is dead wrong. Unbelievably pig-headed, closed and headstrong. I bail on, cause they ain't never gonna realize that Christianity has more holes in it than SpongeBob. But that's cool. Take it on blind faith as I promote atheist nation movies on MySpace. And don't hate, you funnies made it a success. It sucks less than that phony religion that sucks less. Now these Christians wanna try to reconvert me. Before that happened, I joined neo-Nazi Germany. So go ahead, murder me, bastard, cause I make atheists come out the closet faster than Ted Haggard.
Say that I lie, gon' say that I'm full of despise. They gon' say that I'm ruining lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say. They gon' say that they ride, gon' say that they do it for God. They gon' say that they change their lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say.
Look at me, two funny Christian girlfriends later, I become the family household villain like Darth Vader. I'm the Black Carl Sagan, host of Atheist Nation. Richard Dawkins and Stephen Hawking wrapped in one. It would take whatever God that you believe in to damn me. It can't be Christianity that damages families. Oh, it is. Look how they indoctrinating these kids to believe in Santa Claus for adults. That's what it is. The other day I watched Jesus Camp. Goddamn, and you can pick which God to damn. This little boy was talking about how he was saved at 5 cause he wanted so much better in his life. What the fuck? Are you 8, 9? Is your rent sky high? Did your wife leave you? What you know about being alive? And what's worse, he teaches this to other kids. And if that ain't brainwashing, then I don't know what is.
Say that I lie, gon' say that I'm full of despise. They gon' say that I'm ruining lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say. They gon' say that they ride, gon' say that they do it for God. They gon' say that they change their lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say.
Look, I question everything, from the question to everything. Just like America, if it's freedom, then let it ring. The Christians tell me that if I don't like it, get out. But you can send my black ass overseas, no doubt. George Bush Sr. says, we ain't even Americans, telling us that our cause is BS like we're scared of him. Like those little boys scared of the reverend that keeps on molesting them, sodomizing and sexing them. And if you believe this planet's 6,000 years old, damn, you stupid. And I really don't need nothing to rhyme with that. That's a common fact, so fat you can order fries with that, stupid. I wish one of these rappers would defend their faith on the track like it's actually hood. I'll take it there. Yep, the name's Great and Square. The hardest atheist and your grandmother's worst nightmare.
Say that I lie, gon' say that I'm full of despise. They gon' say that I'm ruining lives
just keep giving me
what they don't say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say. They gon' say that they ride, gon' say that they do it for God. They gon' say that they change their lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say. Say that I lie, gon' say that I'm full of despise. They gon' say that I'm ruining lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say. They gon' say that they ride, gon' say that they do it for God. They gon' say that they change their lives instead of what they gon' say. Maybe you should listen to what they don't say.
First, dude. You don't want it with us like that. Not really. I want some rational response. Can I get some rational response? Grand Unified Theory, Rational Response Squad, Mr. Gone, Brian Sape, Rook Hawk. Yeah. Grand Unified Theory, Rational Response Squad's newest member. My name is Great and Square, and I'ma always give it to you straight. Check it. Yo, I'm like the atheist spokesman. That's why I come under fire and pressure attacks like Rex Grossman. Haha, yeah, this game is intense. I've been saying this as agnostic people been playing the fence. They keep saying it's the same in the sense that evolution requires faith that the universe just came to exist. First of all, microevolution's been proven in the same way that sound waves let you listen to music. And macroevolution is a system of change at or above the level of species inflicted with change. That's microevolution on the grand scale. We can't even word because our lifespan's too short to observe. But carbon dating is flawed. Its half-life is 5,730 years. fears, and that supports our cause.
Now that'd be great if we used it to date, but since we don't, then I'ma question that argument's weight. We use potassium argon to date the globe, not carbon 12 or carbon 14, not none of those. So before you attack, great, go get your facts straight, because in the facts race, your God comes in the last place.
Believe in gods, we can fix that, fix that. Irrational thoughts, we get dispatched, dispatched. It may be hard, but we'll get back, in the position just to end that, end that. Believe in gods, we can fix that, fix that. Irrational thoughts, we get dispatched, dispatched. It may be hard, but we'll get back, in the position just to end that, end that.
To battle me, you need to reason clearly. Now I'm not saying fear me, but at least be versed in punctuated equilibrium theory, grand unified fields, quantum mechanics and dark planets, with logic that's sharper than the blade of D'Artagnan's to destroy arguments of creationists who can't stand it. Then they try to hit me with the wager. Who? Pascal's wager. Who? Pascal's wager. Now that's a fool's bet, and against the intelligent, it's useless. Really? You bet. That ain't nothing new, they use it on kids, but for those who don't know, it goes a little like this.
Wouldn't you rather believe in God and be wrong, than to not believe in God and be wrong? If you believe in God and you're wrong, you've lost nothing. But if you don't believe and you're wrong, it's all suffering.
The problem is, you can try it on anything. Switch the gods around and apply it to anything. The flying spaghetti monster, Zeus, Amen-Ra, Krishna, Odin, Baal, and then Allah. Which one of them's our God? None of them all false. And blame it on the atheists, it's always our fault. Except it never is. So don't get mad at us, we just showing y'all the evidence.
Believe in gods, we can fix that, fix that. Irrational thoughts, we get dispatched, dispatched. It may be hard, but we'll get back, in the position just to end that, end that. Believe in gods, we can fix that, fix that. Irrational thoughts, we get dispatched, dispatched. It may be hard, but we'll get back, in the position just to end that, end that, end that.
Grand unified theory, rational response squad. I'ma make the fundies hate me. They gon' need a new reason to shut down rap. But they won't shut down rap that degrades women though, huh? They won't shut down rap that talks about selling crack though, huh? Hypocrites. It's all good. Grand unified. I'm grand unified.